Hey, it's Hendo checking in though, coming to y'all with another video, and today I want to talk about this new trend going on. It goes like, Dad or Mom, what were you like when you were a wigger? Wigger, it doesn't matter. It's weird as fuck, bro. And it just goes to show, this trend brings out a lot of different things for me. It goes to show that people like to cosplay our culture and be down, and they'll be your friend, but then they want to grow out of it when they get older. Like, everybody want to be a nigga until it's not cool for them anymore, until they're not benefiting from it anymore, until you get nothing out of it, till you don't want to be seen as, around them niggas anymore. Then it's like, I'm out. Second thing is how comfortable everybody is just saying they was a Wigga before, and how comfortable they is just saying, like, it just goes to show that they know that they're taken from our culture and still don't want to give credit, still don't want to, give back to that. And when I seen this trend going on, I had to make a video about it because it was really irritating me. And let me say, it's just weird, man. It just goes to show how people love to use black culture and discard the people who come along with the culture. It just goes to show how insensitive they are by even using Wigga as a word instead of, like, they want to say it in any type of way they can, or Chigga, or whichever way they were saying it. I'm gonna, it just goes to show how disrespectful people are towards our culture. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put some examples of the trend in here mixed in with black people talking about it so you can actually see how the trend goes. And you tell me how you feel about it. There's some people who don't even think it's that serious. There's even a guy in here, I'm gonna put in here, who did it in reverse. He did, like, when I was white, you know what I mean? But let's get into it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate y'all for dropping in. I'm not gonna waste no more of your time. Let's go.
Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight.
And this is why black problems will never change in America, because, well, not will never change, but this is why it's not having to change, because everybody can play black and then go back to being Gilbert from Montana the next week. You know what I mean? Everybody can get that full black experience, and we cheer them on, and we invite them in, and we embrace them. And then whenever it's not working out, like when it ain't working out for a nigga, you still gonna be a nigga. So my mom used to tell me, there's two things you guaranteed: you're gonna stay black and you're gonna die. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We don't have no other option, but they can go back to being Josh on the farm. You know what I mean? Go back to being the same old white dude. That's why black problems will never change, because people love black people, but they don't have to really empathize with their problems, because they can get their fill of black people without having to attach themselves to the problem. They can even pretend to be black without having to get the problems that black people get with it, and then walk away from it whenever they feel like it.
Okay. So I'm just a little confused because I haven't really seen nobody talking about this. Actually, I think I've seen one person say something, and I cannot find her page for the life of me. But why are we, as black people, letting white people go around calling themselves WIGGERs and showcasing themselves in their youth cosplaying black people? And then their now picture is them being a good suburban Samaritan. Just a little confused. We're not gonna, that's not racist. That's not racism. That's not racism, though. But y'all can call out Bad Baby for cosplaying blackness. We can call out Alabama Barker for cosplaying blackness. We can call out a lot of people, but y'all don't want to call out these random non-famous white people for quite literally showcasing themselves in predominantly black areas cosplaying blackness. You can grow up in predominantly black areas and not act black. You can grow up in predominantly black areas and not be saying the N-word, throwing up gang signs, talking about you one of the people. Y'all fall into this idea of a spicy white. Oh yeah, she got a little spice to her. Oh, you one of the people. We could tell you really grew up to this. You not new to this. You true to this. Okay.
videos funny or cute at all. Mom, what was I like? What were you like when you were a Wigga? What were you like when you were a Chigga? That shit is funny. In this political climate, you're making a video about how you cosplayed as black for years. Tuck the bag in the closet, put back on the white privilege. And then are now pulling the bag back out the closet and playing in our faces. That's what they're doing, y'all. And then there's black people in the comments yucking it up, talking about, see, you all black, some of you all black me in some of these comments, in some of these videos, in some of these pictures. You all black me. Stand up. I'm disgusted. I'm actually petrified. When we talk about privilege, people always take it to money and finances, right? For years, I've been, talking about critical race theory, and as president of the BSU, I was like arguing white people down for years about privilege. And the first thing that a white person who grew up, black adjacent, or I guess like in neighborhoods that are predominantly black, I would say, the first thing you have to say is, oh, well, I grew up in the hood. I grew up with the hood is not a black experience, my love. It's not a solely black experience. Every black person is not from the hood. Every black person is not from Brownsville. Every black person don't even say the N-word. But you feel like that is what you get the opportunity, or you have the right to assert because of where you grew up. That's the first thing they bring up. And then we talk about public privilege on the other side. It's always, well, my dad has cancer, and all these things are happening to me, and so I just get to express myself. Express yourself? I want to express myself at the Hermes store like a rich white woman too. It's not realistic. I don't get to just get up and do that one day. But because our culture is so easily accessible, which is why we need to gatekeep more black people, but I'm not going to say anything else about it because I ain't come here to come at y'all. This is why nobody gets a pass in my book. Nobody gets a pass. Because the moment it's convenient for y'all, you take off the baby fat and put on the Zimmerman. Now clean girl aesthetic is in. You are now back to being a clean girl. A rich white lady. Rich auntie. Right? My culture is not a costume. And y'all literally pulling these damn pictures out like you had on costumes at a really, really, really lit and really, really, really long Halloween party. And it's weird and disgusting. And we need to stand up and call people out because this is some bullshit. Yeah.
Forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light.
Why the fuck bro couldn't just say I was a drug dealer? Why all that gotta be black? Like, you notice the first thing he showed was him in jail? Black, huh? Black, huh? And I want to let a lot of black people know that, like, when you got mixed friends and Asian, white, whatever, Mexican friends or whatever you got, when y'all don't hang out no more down the line and later on, this is how they talk about you. Like, boy, I used to have black friends. I used to, it'd be like black days when I used to be a wigger type shit. I swear. Nigga, it's weird, but let's keep going though.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later.
So I don't know about anybody else, but I'm giving major side eye to the Wigga trend. Major side eye. The way it's being talked about as if it was like a phase that they went through. Huh? That's the weird part. Culture isn't a costume that you just grow out of. It's not something that you wake up one day and take off. So for you, black culture was a trend. It was an era. Like, was there no real community, no real relationships? Like, help me out here. It sounds like a phase that you just outgrew, like being emo or being goth or... And honestly, for me, it's not even the fact that it's a trend. It's that some people out here really experience our culture as a temporary lifestyle and not their real life. And calling it a Wigga phase, that tells me everything I need to know. Like, you really outgrew black people? Being around, being friends with, being in relationships with black people was a phase that you had to outgrow.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me.
I'm sorry, am I the only person thrown the hell off by this trend on Instagram where they talking about they a Wigga? I saw about 4 of those in the past 48 hours, and then today I see a chigga. Y'all getting too damn comfortable. I don't care. I don't care about your community, what you grew up with, who you know, what your kid is mixed with. I don't care. You are getting too fucking comfortable. And that's why I don't like when nobody use that ninja emoji either. It's just black folk in the comments. Hey sis. No. That's the problem. That's the problem. Talking about, hey sis, not your sis.
Well, that's the trend, guys, and y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I appreciate y'all for stepping through. If you made it to the end of the video, you a legend. Thank you. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, hype this video up, and we out, y'all.